Do you know what are the mistakes that are killing your business? If no, watch the video to the end. Starting a business is an exciting and rewarding experience, but it can also be a challenging one. One of the most common challenges that startup owners face is managing their finances. In this video, we'll discuss the top 10 mistakes to avoid when starting a business, specifically in regards to finances, and offer practical tips and advice on how to avoid them. Mistake number 1. Not creating a business plan. One of the biggest mistakes that new business owners make. A business plan is essential for securing funding and mapping out a path to success. Without one, you risk making costly mistakes and failing to achieve your goals. To avoid this, take the time to develop a good business plan that outlines your goals, strategies, and financial projections. Your plan should include your projected expenses, revenue, and cash flow, as well as your break-even point and profit targets. Mistake number 2. Failing to track expenses. Another common mistake is not to track expenses. If you don't know where your money is going, you can't make informed decisions about how to use it. To avoid this, you can use accounting software or spreadsheets to keep track of your expenses and revenue. Categorize your expenses so that you can identify areas where you may be overspending and make adjustments as needed. Mistake number 3. Mixing personal and business finances. It's essential to keep your personal and business finances separate. Failing to do so can lead to confusion, tax problems, and legal issues. To avoid this, you can open a separate bank account and credit card for your business and use them exclusively for business expenses. This will make it easier to track your expenses and ensure that you're not mixing funds. Mistake number 4. Not setting a budget. Not setting a budget can be a costly mistake. It's important to have a clear understanding of your expenses and revenue, so you can make informed decisions about how to use your resources. To avoid this, create a budget that outlines your expected revenue and expenses for the coming year, and adjust it as necessary based on your actual results. Be sure to include all necessary expenses, such as rent, utilities, salaries, and marketing costs. Mistake number 5. Underestimating startup costs. Starting a business is expensive, and many new business owners underestimate the costs involved. This can lead to a cash flow shortage and the need to seek additional funding. To avoid this, research the costs involved in starting a business in your industry and create a budget that includes all necessary expenses. Be sure to factor in costs such as licenses, permits, equipment, inventory, and legal fees. Mistake number 6. Not monitoring cash flow. Cash flow is the lifeblood of any business, and failing to monitor it can lead to financial problems. To avoid this, you should review your cash flow statement regularly and take steps to improve it if necessary, such as by reducing expenses or increasing revenue. You may also want to consider using cash flow forecasting tools to project your cash flow for the coming months and to identify potential shortfalls. Mistake number 7. Overestimating revenue. It's easy to get excited about the potential revenue of a new business, but it's essential to be realistic. To avoid this, develop revenue projections based on market research and conservative assumptions. Consider factors such as your target market, competition, pricing, and marketing efforts when you are creating your projections. Mistake number 8. Failing to plan for taxes. Taxes can be a serious expense for businesses, and failing to plan for them can lead to financial problems. To avoid this, consult with a tax professional to develop a tax strategy that minimizes your tax liability. This may involve setting up a tax-efficient business structure, taking advantage of deduction credits, and making estimated tax payments throughout the year. Mistake number 9. Neglecting to build an emergency fund. Unexpected expenses and emergencies can arise at any time, and failing to plan for them can leave your business vulnerable. To avoid this, set aside a portion of your revenue each month to build an emergency fund. Aim to save enough to cover at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. Mistake number 10. Not seeking professional help. Starting a business can be a complex and challenging process, and it's essential to seek help from professionals when needed. To avoid this, consider hiring a certified public accountant, a lawyer, or a financial advisor to help you navigate the financial aspects of starting and running a business. They can offer valuable advice and guidance on topics such as taxes, accounting, financing, and legal structure. Starting a business can be an exciting journey, but it's essential to avoid common financial mistakes that can derail your success. By creating a comprehensive business plan, tracking your expenses, separating personal and business finances, setting a budget, monitoring cash flow, and seeking professional help, you can position your business for long-term success. If you liked this video and found it helpful, make sure to like this video and also subscribe for more such videos. Thanks for watching.